Oh, I forgot the button. Hit the button.
Anyway,
it was just time.
Back at it after a little hiatus. What up? What up? You know, it's me, it's Dino. We got Ayo, we got Monte, we got Tim. Pastor Hops will be here on the next round. How you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Good. Shit, been a while.
Yeah,
Fucking kind of fucking stretch.
Doesn't it feel? It feels
Yeah,
weird.
I gotta
It feels
get
weird,
back in
doesn't it?
the
I kind of
flow.
forgot how to do this shit.
Yeah.
It's been over 2 months, right? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So you had a baby.
Yeah.
August,
Got a
September,
baby.
October. Yeah, just over 2 months.
Had a lot of different. Everybody was a lot of different moving parts going on. So we just decided to take a little siesta, get our minds right, get back focused. But now we're back focused and we're back.
The crazy thing is, so much happened in that 2 months. So much.
Word.
A lot. Time flew by though. Like it didn't seem like it was that long till getting here now. It's like, damn, it really has been a long fucking time since we've been here.
It's November.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? Though?
It is the
Hold on.
first.
So like Dino obviously is in Cali, but like real shit, y'all been working out together, but I haven't seen y'all in over 2 months. Like this, this is my
I haven't
first
physically
time.
seen you in 2 months.
Yeah, like
Damn.
yeah, for real.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've seen Monte quite a bit,
Yeah.
but like not you at all.
yeah. Cause y'all
Whatsoever.
motherfuckers is Juice Brothers right now. Y'all out here trying to be like Rick and Scott Steiner.
Yeah, moved to a new gym, new workout. I'm still trying to catch up to you, bro.
That's exactly the same thing I said.
I'm trying to come do one of your fucking demon workouts in the morning.
Try to be like you. The little Spider-Man meme.
I'm gonna tell you.
Try to be
I'm
like
gonna
you.
tell you a secret. Back to Jello. Real talk. I started working out again because of him. Because he is heavy. I'm talking like he had his 2 month checkup. He's 14 pounds, bro. 2 months.
You took a break?
I was just doing cardio. I was trying to lean out. I was trying to be camera ready because I knew when he came back, I wanted to be camera ready.
Right. Makes sense. Not really though. But
Cause we going next level now.
why is that?
We had no choice. Ain't nothing left now.
Season 2?
It's only right. We got all the potential in the world. It's only right.
I'm with it. Dino, how you feeling, man? You
Yeah, dude. Cali kicking it. I haven't heard from you in a minute either.
I'm good, man. You know, it's kind of locked in. I had to move, so took care of that. That was a long little process, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I
see the new
haven't seen you
backdrop.
guys in fucking. When's the last time I went out there?
Sheesh.
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
Was that really? Yeah, I guess so.
No, I went back in. Wait, that's in
Oh.
Cinco de Mayo. That's what it was.
So that's still.
That's May.
It's in May.
God damn.
Yeah, because you missed the
Yeah.
diaper party. Yeah, for damn.
Yeah, because that
Was
shit was
that-
like the next
Was
week.
that the live pod? Was that the last one we did?
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Was that the ambiance chips and salsa? No.
No,
that was the one there.
that was
at that bar.
2020. Was the last podcast the one we had the live audience? And I was
Yeah.
saying that I'm always right and all
It could've been
everyone is
Cinco de
arguing
Mayo.
with me.
No, it wasn't the
Thursdays
last
on first.
podcast.
We had
No.
Thursdays
Okay.
on
It was
first.
last
We
time
did
you were
one
here
here,
though.
Yeah, that's the last
Yeah,
time I
didn't
was
we?
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we did.
We
This
hit-
is our
we did.
first one here. Dino
Yeah.
was here.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the last. Okay.
That was
We recorded here.
Cinco de Mayo.
No, it wasn't. Thursday's our first one. No, Cinco de Mayo. Thursday's our first.
It
in the summer.
starts. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
when
no.
the fuck did I go back?
We was here like in June or something,
Must have been like June.
Oh,
or July, because like
Oh.
no Thursday starts of July. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't 4th of July? I thought it was like some
Nah.
holiday shit though. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm cool. I can't complain. You know the game. The gig is the gig.
What the?
What does that mean?
This dude made up
What does that
more
mean?
quotes and shit.
I don't know.
No, that means whatever comes with the job comes with the job.
What's the job? What's the title?
Any
What's
job.
What's the gig?
Any job.
The gig is up.
The gig is the gig.
That's what
The
what
gig
you
is
said.
the gig.
Some you were
Bro,
The
saying.
gig is a gig.
He said-
Giggity giggity. What?
Giggity giggity go.
So yeah, we definitely.
Yeah.
Anywho, so yeah, let's get
Listeners
into
like, why are
some
they
shits.
back?
I got shit to do. So where do we want to start out, guys? We want to
With
get
the
into
shits.
fucking
Well, let's
data.
Tim, we gotta give Tim some flowers today. We gotta maybe even some of the fans who disagreed with him on an episode way back. So maybe when we do the YouTube of this clip, I'll like clip to the old video in the YouTube so we can compare and contrast, because our man Tim was looking like Nostradamus the prophet here with one Jada Pinkett Smith. So basically we had the whole We had the whole episode about the whole entanglement situation with Jada and Will and August Alsina and all that. Tim went pretty hard on the paint, basically called Jada a trash person, trash woman, like that she wasn't doing her role as a wife anywhere near well. Fast forward a year later, Jada is now publicly sharing intimate details of her and Will Smith's bedroom life, saying that he is not pleasing her sexually. So like she's turned their relationship basically into an open book, trashing a man who's been with her for however many decades. And, it just goes to show that at a certain point, for sometimes, when someone shows you who they are, you call it like you see it. If it walks like a duck and it quacks, maybe it's a fucking duck.
Damn.
So
in the comments, I'm gonna need all y'all that was saying that to apologize to me. At Tim Nella, go ahead and apologize to me, because truly I deserve it, because y'all was really gunning at me for no apparent reason. And all I said was, nah, man, like, are y'all not seeing what's going on here? She's defending what she did. And then now you fast forward to all the, cause bro, every single day I check, she's saying this about Will, saying that about Will. Hey, shorty, like, what more do you want? Like Tyrese said at one point in time. Right. So, so at this point right now, hey, go ahead and just apologize to me. I'm gonna take it. It's cool, because I've been wrong before, but in this situation, I was right. Like Io said, I'm not always right. That's what he says, but majority of the time I'm right.
All right, you took that a little too far. You was right about the Jada Pinkett part.
you're right about that.
Yeah, but everything else.
No, there's few things.
Don't pull an Io while he's
Okay,
10 shots deep at the live pod.
We gonna
always right.
We
about
gonna
everything.
We're gonna pull old clips on stuff, and then people gonna be like, "Oh, Tim was right again." I'm telling you.
Yeah, you
but
were right about that.
It does go to like speaks to kind of the culture we have, like with people being online and in relationships and like being messy, and like that's just disrespectful. It's disrespectful to your husband. It's disrespectful to your home. Like,
Classless.
let alone even
Kids.
like, it's bad enough if she was even going around like in her personal friend group talking about her husband's sex game or whatever behind his back. But to the world, to the internet, you guys have millions of followers. Is like, is that worth? Because you knew what she was trying to do. She was trying to get additional clout. She was trying to get additional controversy. And, again, it's not obviously not all women act like this, but there's a certain type of woman who likes to do like a lot of mental gymnastics and gaslighting and victimizing somebody else while pretending to be the victim. And she played that role the whole time. Everyone fell for it. And
Not
come
Tim.
to show, there was even like 50 Cent shared a post on Instagram, like, damn, that's messed up. And somebody was like, if 50 Cent thinks that you're going too far, if 50 Cent, Mr. Beef thinks if the troll of trolls thinks you're being grimy, you're being grimy. So, on the, Jada, it's not cool. Like, it's just not, it's not even a man woman thing. It's not how you should behave as a person.
And it came out of nowhere. Like, there's no point. Like, you can think like, well, back when she did they did the red table talk, whatever it's called. Maybe it was like, okay, maybe she wants attention. And maybe she feel like she's dropping off the map. But it's like, what do you offer right now? Like, when's the last movie that she was in? Or
you're completely irrelevant.
It doesn't matter.
Trying to be on the island of relevancy.
Yeah. So what did she get from it?
Shipwrecked. It's over with. Like, hang it up.
Has Will responded?
To be honest, I don't know if he has. And I don't think.
Did you guys actually like watch the video?
No.
I just saw it.
I didn't.
No.
So do you know she said nothing about that?
About what?
About the sex life. He's not good enough. None of that.
What'd she say?
She said,
fuck her anyways, though.
No, she said,
no.
Yes. She said,
you got clickbaited?
Yes. She basically said, you can watch it. But she was talking to Gwyneth Paltrow on her show. And she said, when you're with somebody for so long, we started this thing at 22 years old or something like that. You basically, you expect them to kind of read your mind and know what you like and blah, blah, blah. And sometimes they don't. And that's what she said.
Oh, so
I was right.
Thing. Yeah, so same thing. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. They didn't say nothing about like the lack of her being pleased by him or nothing like that. It's just like,
I just sent something to y'all recently where she said something like,
you know what? Even I would still stand on what I said anyways, because the way even when the whole August thing came, she used a lot of fancy verbiage and soft, gentle, kind of weird woo-woo spiritual talk to like massage the fact that she fucked another nigga.
She said entanglement.
She called it entanglement.
And even in that interview, was the tone of the interview her being like, I fucked up, or was it basically her throwing it on Will for quote unquote not fulfilling him emotionally or whatever?
It's a sick game they play.
It's not she stepped out. It's, oh, he wasn't fulfilling me, and I was in this weird emotional state, and I, tripped and fell on August's dick. Like, it's not. That's basically the way. Yeah. That's basically the way.
Yeah, I agree. It
was just there, and
I don't think she should have. Obviously, she should never said what she just said. Most recently, I think the August shit was weird. I think he came up and kind of put that on Front Street because he was promoting his album, right?
Mm-hmm.
He made a song.
She had to react to that, but that was after. I think this is my little theory, right? What if because they're in an open relationship, right? I think that's known for forever, right? They're in a crazy ass open relationship, and I think Will might have did something that kind of like, I don't know, because he's very like, we've never heard anything from him, right? In this regard, like he's almost perfect, right? That's why it kind of hit us like, what are you doing, But what if like whatever he was doing kind of crossed the line and made her flip out on him or something like that? Like, all right, I'm gonna get you back. Like, I'm not saying that's okay, but I'm saying like, what'd you say?
Margot Robbie.
Relax, bro. But that's my theory. I was like, wait a minute, because she kind of coming out of nowhere with this shit. I'm like, why is she trying to like?
But at what point is it actually like news though? Because at this point,
well, when they create a headline to make you click on it.
But I'm saying with them, for me, is they're like, I like Will Smith, right? But I don't really give a damn about their relationship now like I did 20 years ago. Does that make sense? Like, I just don't understand
Jada and that Will love,
I just don't understand, like, because like there's couples now that like a lot of people are keeping their eyes on, whether it's like Cardi and Offset or stuff like that, because they're young, they're relevant, they're doing things that you can kind of relate to. I don't really care for the fact that you guys had a beautiful relationship and now it's just you guys are not relevant, right? Does it?
Yeah.
I think the point is that they've been together for this long.
I know, but like now it's to the point where like
you think you're like down. Why would you kill a relationship that's been going for a while just because it's not new?
But the thing is if it, like, why should he glorify it if this is the end result
out of
all these years? If this is what's going to be
like,
going on.
we put that relationship on a pedestal for so many years. Like, they were the it couple for so long. Like, everybody wanted that to be them, right? I want that Will and Jada. I want that Will. And then all of a sudden now you're trying to like bash that relationship and make it.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's why that hits more, because it's been going for so long and everybody's like, oh, this shit's.
That's why I don't want to give it any kind of light, because I'm looking at it going like, no, I'm always just going to view it as you guys, because I this is how I view love. I view love as at that time, you can't take that back. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were married at one point and now you're divorced, those 5-10 years, however you were married for that person, you can't take that back. But once you moved on, you move on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what you say about what happened then, it just doesn't work for me. That is.
I think it was the fact that you like, in our culture, like today, obviously, like marriages and relationships, like the culture is like real deteriorated. It's kind of toxic and fucked up, right? And they were like some of the last people that we could look to say like, hey, maybe we could have that 30, 40, 50 year thing and it would be good and we could have the kids and it would be perfect. And it was just kind of like, nope, damn. And then you even have like, Del and Aisha Curry or whatever. And it's just, not Aisha. I mean, the mom's Sandra Curry, right? Yep. So it's just kind of like, there's all these examples where it kind of leads to the conclusion, like, are we all fucked? Like if they can't,
nice guys don't win,
successfully do. Yeah, exactly.
Nice guys don't win.
Well, because remember, like for like white folks, you had like Brad and Jennifer, and you had Angelina and Brad, and then like they were just going through their back and forth, and we had Will and Jada, and then when Hov and B had their little situation in the elevator with Solange, that was news for a brief period, but then like instantly people were like,
situation was lemonade, nigga.
Yeah, because we didn't want to accept it.
Yeah, you gotta be a savage in this game. Like you can't be that whole niceness shit doesn't work.
Yeah, it don't work.
It inevitably, even if it works for a long enough period, it gets old. It gets boring. It gets, you ever had a situation where like you kind of really don't fuck with somebody because like they fuck with you too much? You're like, damn, this is like,
yeah.
You're like, why do you like me that much? Like, why are you just here? Why are you here for me that much?
Who sent you?
Gotta be like,
word. I've definitely had some.
No, we all like to be in this like fucking little tit for tat, little cat and mouse joint. Like nobody ever wants to be fully in, but when someone's fully in and they're just nice, so oh yeah, I'll do everything for you. Like, oh yeah, I'm bored with this toy. Like, I want to throw that one away.
Bro, that's so spot on.
You can't do it.
I don't want to agree with that. But in some cases, yes.
In some cases, yeah.
Nah, this ain't really that type of deal.
Yeah.
Like you're pressing a little too much, and I'm out.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. It's not even like to the extent that I said it, but like basically, like if you're in a long-term relationship, right? There's at no point where you can see what happens to like, especially when people get married, they think, oh yeah, you're married, you got locked in, so now I can just relax and chill. It's like, nah, you gotta keep the dating going, you gotta keep the romance going, you gotta keep the courtship going, you gotta stay doing your shit, having your own thing going, because if you just kind of settle in and go for it, that's when shit gets
being in a relationship is way tougher than being single.
Yeah.
Just way. No, it's way tougher, bro.
Yes. Being single is easy.
Yeah.
No, to some people, they think it's not. To some people, like they get in relationships because they feel like the single life is so stressful that they need to get in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, a relationship, which I love the relationship I'm in, but it's stressful as fuck. And I mean that in a nice way, because it's one of those things where you're constantly just trying to figure out ways to keep that thing going. When you're single, bro, you can pick a day and say, I don't want to see nobody today.
Right.
Or you can pick a day and say, I want to smash everybody today.
You can do that in a relationship too.
Dude, what the?
I mean, if you communicate that, like, hey man, today I need some me time, but it's gonna suck.
We thought you what the fuck
you can go smash somebody.
Oh no. I mean,
what a relationship you in?
Or some people do that though.
Some people do that as well. Like,
well, you can do that. Hold on.
I mean, that's all communication though, in the situation. Like, that's fucking.
It's hard to have bad days
inconceivable.
In a relationship though. It's hard to have bad days. It's hard to have those, like, because you said you like being alone. You said that before, and I'm the same way. But in a relationship, you don't have those kind of days, not as much.
Yeah.
Just saying. Well, especially when you live together and then now you have a child too, right?
Communication.
Do you think as a man,
shit.
No, like, because you're your relationship, you're married, and sometimes you feel like you probably can't even let all that frustration and shit out all the time. Like you never have, you can't, since you're not like, you can't just be like, fuck it, I'm trying to vent, do this and this, because you like feel like you're trying to like hold the household together and shit like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, you can go to even a deeper level with like mental health as a man. Like you're going through some shit. Like, who do you actually go to talk to? Like, you can talk to, I say something to you, you know what I'm saying? I let a little off. If I go home, it's like, damn, I still feel this and this and this.
Yep.
So I think it's the same way with like some relationships. You can just express some shit, but you can't really get it all out.
I think as men, our vulnerability and how we express ourselves is in forms of sports.
Right.
It's in forms of obviously like the gym, and it's in forms of this. And that's where like what I've learned about myself already is my way of becoming vulnerable is exactly what we're doing now. So this is my mental health, just being able to do this, chop it up. The only thing that's non-negotiable, once again, in my relationship also is like the gym, releasing stress, being able to let it all out. Because when you're not in these forms and you're in front of your family, like you just said, you can't show those kind of emotions.
Yeah.
You can.
It'll be to your
But it's going to be at your detriment.
It will be to your detriment.
So that's where, whether it's a situation where if you're playing ball if you're working out, if you're sitting in the sauna steam room. I mean, like you have your Zen moment,
Right.
because it allows you to put that makeup on. So then now when you're with your family, you don't got to worry about that stuff.
Correct.
And it sucks that it has to be that way.
That's what I was about to get into. I don't think it has to be that way. I think obviously society and us being raised and all that shit has kind of made it that way, but I don't think it has to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's, again, Monte said the same thing, is communication. Like, I know I can talk to my mom about anything. I actually thought about this, I think today. I was like, who do you actually tell everything to? Like, it's yourself. I tell my mom pretty much everything, and then my homie E. Like,
My brother.
pretty much everything, you know? So, like, if you have that conversation with your chick or your brother or your homie, like, and say, hey, dog, I have people, dog, I had somebody Snapchat, you know, I would do the videos on Snapchat with the music and shit. This nigga responded to my shit and said, yo, my dad died. I said, what the fuck? Mad left field. I don't even talk to this dude that much. But I was like, all right, he needs somebody to talk to.
Right.
So I went right away talking to him, like, yo, what's good, man? Sorry about that, blah, blah, blah. But you never know. Like, I've never had that conversation with him. Like, we haven't even been that tight. But, you know, me being open enough to even explore that with him, or being there to be there for him is dope. But if you have that conversation with somebody, like, hey, man, what you gonna do? You gonna turn them down? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like,
I just had a convo with somebody about this yesterday. It's one of these dudes that I went to college with, and I've stayed close with them in the terms of like social media, right? So we just watched it on social media. And then what I noticed was he was in a relationship, and then when he got in that relationship, our communication and stuff like that just wasn't the same, right? And then all this time while he's in this relationship, I'm also in my relationship. But then what I noticed was my friendships, the ones that were already strong, got stronger. The ones that like a situation like this, like with Io, new friendships were formed, but I still was building my relationship and then doing the things that we were doing while he completely just put everything else to the back burner and just focused on what was in front of him. Now, unfortunately, they're no longer together. So then what happens? You contact a person like me, and at this point now you're spilling things out that I didn't hear from for over 2.5 years. Yeah. But then again, the difference between, and I told him straight to his face, is the difference between your approach and my approach is now that you're spilling it out, now that you called, now that you reached out to me, you've been to my house, you did all this stuff in this short stint of you reaching out. I didn't change one bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't reached out, or we haven't talked consistently in how long, and now look at you right over here like nothing even happened. But I can assure you, if roles would have been reversed, I don't know if it would have been reciprocated, just based off the fact that you were so caught up in what was in front of you. Because I strongly feel like it's such a marathon, bro. Like, it's one of them things where if you don't have people to talk to, then all of a sudden now you reach out to Adino on a Snapchat and tell him something that happened that is that drastic in your life, but you don't have anybody else to contact.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think, like,
damn, I done got smart in the last 2 motherfucking months.
No, I think it's like, it's like a man. It's like a man, you have to work your shit out in different ways. I think men have more of a burden put on them in their life, because you have to, men have more of a burden put on them. I don't care if that sounds politically incorrect or whatever, but it's true. And especially because we can't, it would look weird for us to be, you know, when, like, if a woman posts like all her feelings and emotions and stuff her whole life on Facebook, she's getting 200, 300 likes. Oh, girl, we're here for you. Like, we can't do that shit. Yeah. We can't come out like that. We either have to deal with it on our own, or we have to find some people in our circle who we can maybe come to on that level, right? If you take somebody like, so like you read Jordan Peterson's books and stuff, right? And so a lot of people, there was this big thing like, why are all these young men coming to him? This large group of men, like, what's going on here? It's like, there's a bunch of these young men that were lost. Like, they don't have any father figures. They didn't have any other men around them who could like guide and lead each other. So I think one thing men probably need to do a better job of is maybe being mentors and helping each other out, because we can't go to the world with that shit. And to be honest, you can't you can't go to your woman with all that shit. You just can't do it. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be a fruitful situation for you to do it. So you either have to do a lot of it on your own, and if there's some extra shit you really, really got to deal with, you probably got to find some other men you can trust.
Do you think that's why, like in situations where you talk about homes and families, like is that where fathers tend to normally leave their families much more than situations where like women leave? Just because you get to a point like it's a breaking point.
Maybe
you just can't take it anymore, and at that point you're just like you abandon your family just based off the fact that you just don't want to be a failure and you just don't know how to deal with this and you just leave.
It could be.
That's your breaking point, right?
It could be. Well, on the other hand, I mean, you got people that are pieces of shit that just leave. So
yeah, word. The high majority of them are pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're just pieces of shit.
And no excuses, obviously, no excuses because they are a piece of shit, deadbeats for doing that. But on a psychological level, it's easier for a father to leave his kid than a mom.
Yeah, they have a lot. They got 9 months extra.
It came out of their body.
That fucking, we can't even explain that shit. But
it was like a crazy oxytocin and all that shit.
A lot of that.
Well, they share the body. That's crazy.
Body, yada.
That's fucking crazy. Why'd you say it like that?
What?
They share the body. It's like alien shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, but I didn't think about it. Like, damn, you say it like
crazy.
that. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hit the button. All right. So Tim says, "Fuck Jada." Good headline. Good clickbait. Did you guys?
I got clickbaited. Mr. IO, don't trust the media.
Read it. Read it. I actually watch it.
I'm afraid of viruses. I don't open shit up because of viruses.
She didn't say that at all. I got to read the whole thing.
That's why I remember I asked you, like, what did she say?
I just saw the headlines. I saw the Shade Room post. All right. I didn't read. I saw the Shade Room on IG.
Did I post? I fell for it. Didn't I?
I fell for it.
Bro, if I share something, you know damn well I ain't read it.
I thought.
But based off of her previous
show,
histories, you're like,
I just filled in the blanks and thought,
okay.
But Jada, I don't know, Jada, what are we gonna do with you? There's that post.
Fuck you.
There's that post is like, cheating on me is one thing, but I'm not trying to get jaded.
Yo, but did you see the other one where it's like, Will Smith needs to hang out with Future, and he was like, "I'd rather hang out with Jada."
Future,
no,
Future,
Savage.
Future had problems.
Future is the Lord Savior, Savage King of the streets. This nigga is he gives no fucks
at all.
I'd rather hang with Jada
At all.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
that got a little serious.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
What the fuck? What did we start with that? We started with Jada, and we got to fucking wow. Oh, we podding it. We podding.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You guys, we said clickbait. Can we talk about clickbait? Did you guys watch it?
Oh, that show. No, I haven't watched that.
All right, never mind.
No.
Squid Games.
Squid Games.
Ooh, getting into that real quick.
I ain't seen Squid Games.
What the?
You didn't watch it?
He just suggested the shit that he didn't even watch it.
I have a theory on. Not even theory, just like a thing about Squid Game, right? So a lot of people watch Squid Game.
It was the #1 movie ever on Netflix.
Yeah, and like I thought I saw like a larger point in it when the guy who made up if you haven't watched it, I'm spoiling it right now, but the guy the reason why the guy invented the game was because he was too rich, he had nothing to do, and he was bored. On a similar note, if you look at the things that have gone on the past couple of years, the way the elites are yo-yoing us up and down for no fucking reason, that's we're inside of their Squid Game. So some people say, oh, why are politicians and you think they're really that evil and blah, blah, blah. It's like, think about it. A lot of these people have had money their entire lives. They're super rich. They come from wealth. There's nothing else that can give them those dopamine hits anymore except for power. And they're literally making us obey and follow orders. Put it on, take it off, go here, you can't go here, lock it up, open it up, shut it down, making us poor, making us have to do more desperate things for money.
Is that the Mark Zuckerberg approach with this meta thing that he got going on?
That's totally different.
Well, I mean, because like
Yeah.
you talk about the elites, you talk about power, because so a lot of people talking to me lately about like it's a simulation.
Do you think he's the elite, or is he being controlled?
I mean, he's got to be one of the elites.
I mean, he's one. Like obviously, he's one of the elites.
My elites is him, Elon,
My elites.
Bezos. I'm just saying, man. If I have my elite
Nah,
team,
it's all the people that we don't even know their name.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yeah, it's the people who don't.
white niggas.
The Rothschild or whatever.
Rothschilds.
Yeah, the seven names:
Rockefellers.
Rothschild,
Yeah.
Rockefeller,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, I agree, Io. I think it. Because if you look at, we can go to a couple different movies like The Purge.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah.
You never seen Purge? It's like 12 of them.
Yeah.
That's why.
The other one where they were the hunt or some shit like that, where they threw the people in the field and just started picking them off.
Picking out the rich people. Hunting
Yep.
them down.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree. It's like, it's almost like, and they said it in the movie, like we want to try to get everybody to be on equal playing fields to win this game, you know, and or actually the show or whatever. But yeah, I think it kind of shoots back to our society and how the rich kind of dictate how we move, and the lower income or the poor people are constantly in debt trying to catch up, you know, trying to play catch up the entire time, as the fucking minimum wage doesn't seem to go up, but cost of living does, you know, like it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But I agree, you know, with the mask shit, like I saw a fucking picture the other day. It was like 6 feet of space when you're standing in line to get onto the plane, and then you're on the plane, you're fucking sitting right next to 3 people. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense.
And so many people are so locked in. It's like I don't even know how many examples I have to show to see it. Like I've seen online so many examples of politicians, media members just doing COVID, danger. They're on vacations, no mask, no 6 feet, no nothing. They're at the Met Gala. They're at the Met Gala. All the servers, the workers, the employees, the poor people, you guys get to wear a mask, but us, no.
Mm-hmm.
The rules are for y'all. The rules are not for us. And in this to see, I don't get it. I see some people, they're just so like blindly faithful to these people. I'm like,
Crazy.
oh my God, we have to get so-and-so in office, like blah, 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 blah. It's like, they really don't get it. And they're never going to get it. And they're just going to be in the Squid Game. And they're just going to keep getting their money stolen from them. And they're just going to keep voting for the people who are stealing their money from them.
Well, it's such a Squid Game because right now it's November
It's
1st, and it's 2021, so it's obviously not an election year, and we're not hearing a peep about it. And then you go to election year, everybody has an input. Everybody is this, everybody's that.
I guarantee you,
it's a game they play.
I guarantee you, the next Google. So there's this
He's
website.
shaking.
He's shaking.
I was getting in his bag right now.
So there's Google Trends, right? So Google Trends like monitors different words, like their prevalence. Watch the graph for Black Lives Matter.
Uh-oh.
Every year, that shit shoots up like a fucking rocket. 2016, 2020. Months after that, goes to the fucking floor.
Plummets.
Nothing. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Yeah.
And not even just them. Where are any of all of a sudden, like, there's so many problems that need to be fixed. It's like, oh, we got a new president. All these problems disappeared. There's no more racism, huh?
Gone.
There's no more poverty, huh?
Crazy, bro.
Shit just disappeared, huh?
It did, yeah.
No
It
more
was so
racism, no
much.
more poverty,
Yeah.
no more police killings. They just
That
went
much.
away.
Yeah.
Like fucking magic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems pretty obvious to me, but anyways.
At first it didn't seem, and then at first I was like, all right, man, this dude talking about this shit all the time. I know what he's talking about. Then slowly I'm like, hold on, why is this like this? Wait, I thought they said they was gonna fix this and this, but
See?
now they just completely the opposite way, and
See?
now this is this, and
And this is like the first
it's like-
time I really paid attention to it too.
yeah, and that shit is obvious. And that's the crazy part. Like I've never, like you said, I never like paid attention to it, but now it's like,
Well, how about this, real?
damn,
How about
it's there.
simplicity for people like myself? Just last year, no fans, nothing at any of these sporting events. This year, it's fucking jam-packed.
I went to a Clipper
Just-
game last week.
Fam, hold on. Like literally, I'm watching college football over the weekend. Boof, Michigan State. I'm like, how did this just happen? Last year, you couldn't have a single person in the stadium,
and they're rushing the field.
and now they're rushing the field, and now it's just you. I'm
In November, I don't know. they're rushing out that vaccine. I don't trust it. Now it's, if you don't get vaccinated, you're a fucking Nazi. You're a fucking criminal. Overnight.
Third dose, fourth dose.
Third dose,
mix and
fourth
match.
dose. You're not fully vaccinated now unless you had 6 doses. I literally saw this shit on Twitter. It was like, all right, if you here are the top ranked combinations. You can either do, the best one is 3 Modernas. The second best one is 2 Modernas and a Pfizer. I was like, what is fucking what's that?
Like a dope boy. I'm like, take your pick.
What's the fucking
slot machine,
bro? Like at this point, it's like,
Oh,
come on,
shit.
guys. It's like, how do you guys don't see it, right? I saw this woman on my Facebook page. She was like, I'm not saying that who should get vaccinated or who shouldn't or whatever, but she was like, oh my God, the approval just came in for 5 to 11-year-olds. I can't wait to get my kid the vaccine. I'm like, what's fucking wrong with you? You can't wait to fucking put a needle in your kid's arm? How far gone mentally
Where's your brain?
are you?
Like you lost your brain completely.
These people, their brains are made out of mush, bro. Like they're
Mush.
done. They're done.
I had a motherfucker tell me, I can't wait to get my booster shot. I said, get away from me. I said, get away.
fucking kid.
Get away from me. I was mad. I got mad, bro.
Oh,
What does that
Was he
mean?
fat?
You're not looking forward to Christmas? You're looking forward to a booster shot? What happened?
No, I read a post somewhere online. It was like basically for a lot of people who are they have nothing else going on in their lives and they're losers. Like this is their purpose. Literally, like COVID is their life purpose for them to feel like they were a part of something big.
Fam.
With their 19 booster shots and still getting COVID, still passing COVID.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Like whenever they make this documentary in 7 years or so, to see like what this shit actually did to our bodies. And I don't know, because look at, I was hearing I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about they do this every few years, and they went to like Ebola and
yeah,
H1N1 and then, what was it, the pig one?
yeah, swine flu, all that
Swine.
shit. Yeah,
Bird flu.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bird flu. So it's like this is the one that actually worked, started killing people. But we about to get shot through the fucking window. CIA shit. But hit the
Also, we
button.
got all black windows.
Oh,
over
actually-
here. Shit.
Yeah, I got 2 right here.
Shit,
Yeah,
you first.
Yeah, I'm out.
It might go over your head.
Hey, man.
It would go over your head. If someone was shooting it would go over your
Yeah,
head.
but that's not cool, bro.
is there anything lighthearted we can?
I mean, you wouldn't die, so that'd be cool.
Anything we can.
Yeah, we always start out lighthearted and then fuck.
Yeah,
what's
we
the
talking about
opposite of
Squid
that?
Game. We didn't even say about the show.
Heavy-hearted?
The show is fire.
Well, the show itself
The show is
was
fire.
The ending
fire.
was
I forgot.
trash.
Yeah, Squid Game is
The
a
ending was
good
trash.
show.
Yeah, the ending was
This nigga
it.
went from fucking regular fucking Hiroshima to not Hiroshima. What the shit called? Yu-Gi-Oh to
Yeah.
fucking saying super god or some shit. Like what the fuck was that? This nigga's hair went
Yeah.
red all of a
I don't
sudden.
know.
I don't know.
Dies here.
Man, him is like, I don't want to spend them. I'm spending all that money.
Yeah.
After all I've been through, I'm spending
Your
all
ass,
that. I'm,
your ass
still-
on that plane, dog.
I still
Yeah,
ain't
bro.
see it, but for my folks out there, here it is. If you've been watching BMF, that motherfucker Lamar is a problem. I'll get out my stars account right now. If you ain't seen it, you got to watch that show.
and I got a new bae too. What's her name? Hoon Ying Jong. She looking.
June Tao.
Oh, what?
I don't know her name. Her name was like.
What?
Her name was
She
like.
blew
Hoon-
up after that shit.
She's a
like
Korean
with Gucci
model. She's
now.
bad as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she was
blew
one
up
of
after
the
that
she's the
shit.
main characters in the show.
On what show?
Squid
Squid
Games.
Games.
Squid
Korean
Game,
model.
bro.
She's
You'll see.
bad.
I ain't never seen it.
Watch it. You'll see.
All right.
Nice.
Shit,
Hoon Yee.
lighthearted. What do you have lighthearted?
Nigga, you
Wait,
horny.
What do we have lighthearted, man? That's,
I'm trying to
You
look.
don't get no more lighthearted than that.
Hey,
we still got
our
a
partnership.
relationship for it, too.
you know, we're starting out season 2,
yeah. Go
ahead.
and we're starting with a little partnership with finally.
Big partnership.
Oh, you're right. Big
Yeah.
partnership. So Ace Athletics,
Woo!
gym here in town. We want to cheers or something right there. Okay. Yeah. So we're partnering with them. If you listen to this part, I mean, actually, we're gonna cut this stuff anyway. You go to Ace, you mention 5 mics, you'll be able to get a free month off of your what's called registration or whatever it's called, membership to the gym. Environment, fire. Man, IO is like, I need the with the Olympic lift platforms and everything.
They had the platforms I like. They got the specialized machines. They got. This is for people you're really trying to get right. You're really trying to look your best work every muscle. Like they have all the shit there for sure.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. November 1 right now. Start today. Don't wait till New Year, new me. Start today. So when New Year starts,
they won't hear it today.
You're rocking and rolling. I'm just saying, man.
Started when you hear this.
I started a month ago.
Yeah. So
the best part though is that they're fucking 24 hours, right?
Yeah, the 24/7, and there's their busy times, but then there's times where you don't have to wait for a machine or anything like that. You can get in, get out. What you gotta do. It's got a little turf area. Yeah, it's fire. I be doing one workout, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go hit a little legs over here. It's got like you said, the machines in there crazy, the free weights.
You've been putting in work too, bro.
Yeah,
for real.
We all have, man. That's a good thing, man. So this partnership is definitely going to be dope. So yeah, Ace Athletics here in town. Appreciate y'all. We're partnering with 5 Mics, man.
Yeah, get your body right. If you're our age, 30s, this is a pivotal moment for you to get your body right, get your health right, because not saying you can't do it, but 30 to 40, that's like a pivotal decade for you to get on that fitness. So get on the horse, get your shit together, come to Ace. You got you.
My homie just turned 33 the other day, like last week. And we were chopping. And I was like, low key, I know we ain't really through this shit yet, but the 30s is better than 20s, dog.
For sure.
Yeah, easily. Way better.
Like, hell no. I've been driving for 16 years. Never been in an accident. Never got a ticket or anything. Bro, I totaled my car. Though. Bro, Bambi's pop was like, it's that time. Bam. Totaled my shit.
Damn.
So fuck this.
I watched Bambi with Nivea for the first time last week. It was fucked up.
Damn. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Murder?
That shit was reckless.
It's supposed to be enough sad shit.
Every Disney movie was reckless if you think about it right.
They really are.
Lion King, reckless.
All of it.
Like all the moms are gone. It's weird.
Bad stepmom.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, why is that? All the moms are gone.
Frozen, all of them. It's awful, bro. Somebody gets murdered. Everything. Yeah. I'm serious. Damn. It's trauma, man. Trauma.
Frozen. Yeah, Frozen's fucked up too. Both the parents.
Damn.
Tell me something that ain't fucked up.
Nemo. They found Nemo.
Brave.
Who?
Brave. Redhead.
Oh,
Viking.
I ain't watching.
Is this Pixar account or is it just Disney? No, Pixar or something else.
I'm saying, but all that stuff is trauma. Every last one of them.
Yeah, her mom got turned into a bear.
And that's not bad.
Well, she came back.
No, that's not too bad.
Yeah, she came back. She didn't die.
Pocahontas?
Beauty and the Beast? Oh, she didn't have her mom.
I don't remember what happened in Pocahontas. What happened in them? I forgot.
What?
Did they murder
That's really about
everybody.
colonizing. Yeah, that movie's terrible.
All right, we got to get on something fucking good, bro. Enough for the sad shit. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Georgia's number 1 in the nation. Oh, sorry.
Me horny.
You gotta go to bed, bro.
All right, let's just go. Let's get into relationship corner. We got a bunch of fucking shit. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Let me know which one you guys want to do. You want to do the cheating one? You guys want to do? Oh, for everybody out there, we had a couple questions sent to us over this hiatus. And some shit we come
we just took it down to these ones because we had a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot, but just these 3 right now. So. The cheating one or fuck was the one when you're dating someone and realize that they're not the one, or
we can do that.
The whole just keeping somebody around type of deal.
I mean, we can
kind of similar.
Those two can feed into each other. Because I saw a post that was saying,
let me throw the question in.
Okay.
All right. So we got this question sent. I don't remember where the fuck it was from. I'm sorry, guys. What do you do when you're dating someone and you realize they aren't your person?
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Monte.
That's so I saw it was like, why? I said, why do we? It might be like a TikTok or something like that. It was like,
that's
why
Drake.
Do we? There was some. Okay, it was Drake. It wasn't Drake. I saw TikTok where it was like, why do we do it to ourselves? Where you know you shouldn't be with this person, but you just stay around.
Mm-hmm.
I think it comes down to like when you're comfortable in the situation and you're afraid to get out of that, that's what leads to people. Yeah, and that's what leads to people staying in those situations, like not realizing it's more detrimental doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you turn into you leading them on. You're clearly not happy, and then it turns to them like, oh, I don't make you happy, or like without having that communication and talking. I don't know what you do. You leave, like you say, you have to talk and you have to say, hey, this is how I feel.
You can't be in a relationship and completely change the person you are to make somebody else happy. And that's all it comes down to. And that's the problem, because everybody has their breaking point. Everybody gets to a point where they go, well, I enjoyed doing podcasts. I enjoyed working out. I enjoyed chilling with my boys. I ain't been able to do none of that stuff. And then eventually you go, you know what? This person isn't the right person for me. And it's just like, fam, just let it be known. This is the stuff that I need to do in order for us to sustain this relationship. Mm-hmm. And if that person goes, nope, at that point, like we said, you leave. Yeah. You're gone. Right. Deuces.
I think communication is like the key thing that can solve a lot.
Communication is overrated.
You said
it's overrated?
Yeah.
Communication is?
It's overrated.
It's highly underrated.
Yeah, he said it's overrated.
No, I know it's highly underrated.
I think it's overrated because it's one of those things where everybody says communication, but then you communicate exactly what you want. And if that point does not get across to your partner, what exactly you're communicating?
That's when you
did your job.
Yeah,
I think that's. I get what you're saying, kind of where it's like the words are one thing, but then
your actions.
It's the behavior, right?
Yeah,
it's the behavior, right? So, yeah, if you're gonna say a certain thing, like be consistent with it, right? So what a lot of people will do is maybe they'll be like, oh, I want X, Y, Z to change in myself with you for this to work. And then the other person doesn't like adhere to that. And then they stay, right? Mm-hmm. They stick around for that. Right. So yeah, it's good to have standards for yourself or what you want. And if it's no matter how long you're with that person, like it's not going to get any better if you know deep down that it's not what you want or who you are. Right. So for me, I've been trying to be like super honest. Like if I'm single, like I'm just going to be single. I'm not going to hint at a commitment. I'm not going to like lead you on at all. I had a situation a while back where there's like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, yeah, this is not going to lead to a relationship. So if that doesn't work for you, like you can go. You should go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can find somebody who does want that with you, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm too old and in too good of a place in my life and knowing who I am and what I want.
Correct.
To be lying.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah. I think you kind of I think as like you just said, as you get older, it gets a little easier to communicate that and kind of know what you want. You know, like early on, you're probably just like, and you don't really know how to, playing the game long enough, you kind of understand what the defense is doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like early on, you don't know, you're just shooting shots and you're like, damn, all this shit is going in. Mm-hmm. And you're not knowing that they're picking up on that and saying, oh, this is man to man now. It's like, oh, no, it's not.
Trap.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get, no. And then as you get older, like, all right, that's where we joked around. Like you can't hit a chick more than twice, like random chick. Cause you're like, oh, she gonna catch feelings. That's some shit we say. That's kind of like that. Like you start learning that as you get older, like, all right, I gotta be on my P's and Q's. I gotta understand, like, all right, I gotta tell her straight up, I'm not really trying to get into a relationship, or she tells me straight up that she's not trying to get in a relationship, but again, I think that's communication. But if you realize that I don't really believe in this, but that person that you're in a relationship with isn't your person, then you got to get the fuck out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You have to.
I just think in relationships, what you really need to embrace is your relationship. And it doesn't matter if it's guy, girl, girl, whatever it is, like really just focus on what makes you guys work. Because I think people get so caught up in just seeing other people's relationships and they try to emulate it and it doesn't work. And that's where like shit needs to be natural. You know what I mean? Like me and my lady, we finally went out over the weekend. Me and my wife, we finally went out over the weekend, and so
wait. Season 2, it took you 54 minutes to say me. Like, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah,
no, cool. so like there was some female approaches us and she was just like, "Are you gonna dance with her?" And I was like, dead ass, I'm like, "No, I don't dance." And I just went back to just doing what I was doing because just because
Somebody
other
asked
people,
you?
yeah,
Oh, what the?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like just because other people are doing that and that's what couples look like, that's not what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, if when we did dance, obviously, but like we did it on our terms. Like you just knew when it was right.
Yeah.
I just think too many people just, shit's just.
They focus on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'm a chill.
There's a lot of there's like a lot of different
there's
like a lot of different formats of couples and shit, right? So I think like maybe the old models probably weren't working for everyone, you know? And people are just trying all types of random shit, like shit that I'm not into, but maybe people just have to have different kind of modes and like models for the relationship because it's just scattered apart too many different like philosophies and ways people want to be. So like fuck it. Do your relationship the way you want it.
Just like because even like now, like I was catching flack on social media yesterday because I didn't post a picture of my son's Halloween costume. Fuck you.
Yeah, what the?
Who says you're even
weird?
Some people don't want to post their kids on social media
That's
at
what
all.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like
because it's their family and they see it as a privacy thing, which is something you should respect.
Yeah.
Right?
You ain't hiding your son from the world. You're hiding the world from your son.
Yeah. You know, some people. Yeah, there's all
Right,
different standards, right? And it's kind of like,
okay, break. Stop.
Drake.
That was a dad
You
joke.
called him break.
No.
That was a terrible fucking
Stop.
joke.
I said break.
No.
Yeah, you need to break. Stop.
That shit was
Break.
you short on the jokes right now.
Break. Stop.
I'm not following.
Y'all ain't
You
dads.
short on the jokes.
I'm short on the jokes.
You missed it.
They're all
We're
three of us
both
dads.
literally dads.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Monte has multiple children.
Yeah, man. Out here.
Jeez. Oh man.
And I'll go
But,
quiet there.
Do you be happy? I think people, like you said, you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be happy unless like you live to whatever your own expectations and standards and morals are. Like if you pretend to be something you're not to make a partner happy, to make people on social media happy, to make your friends happy, like you're just not gonna be happy. And even if people like that fakeness that fake energy you're putting into that relationship, they don't like you. They like that mask that you're putting on. And you can feel that tension when you're not being yourself because you know that you're getting the validation for that caricature of yourself and not actually you. So you might as well just be yourself. Like it's like really great advice and like cliche at the same time. Just be yourself.
But it's because it's that simple.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Guys,
You the type of nigga that's gonna send a text in our group chat when we all in the same room.
just be yourself. Everything will be
Yeah,
good.
because it wasn't for you.
But you are being yourself, so it's okay. So I'm not gonna be upset.
Shut up,
Even
Tim.
if you was.
Pac never tried to rap like Jay.
Oh, you
Jay
a dad
never
now.
tried to
Now,
rap like
fool.
Mike. How did that go?
Oh, my bad.
That song.
Yeah, you just
That was the Road Drake.
You know, some people pretend to like Jay-Z even when they don't.
Oh,
Like, did you know that he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last
why
night?
are you pointing at me?
Oh, because you a fake fan.
You didn't even know that. See,
Yeah. See?
Well,
you
I'm
ain't
not-
here, man.
I'm not
I'm not a fan. So
You know, I got shit going on. I ain't got time to
Hey,
watch all
It wasn't aired, so
ooh. Only
So-
real fans know.
can I say something
and he
else?
and he tweeted. He don't even tweet.
Ooh, shit.
Bro,
Oh, I think I did see that actually.
the elephant,
Yeah.
the elephant in the room.
There's no elephants. You're in Rochester.
Elephant in the
but-
room. We took a break based out the fact that we just had a lot of things going on. We all
We already
still,
said that.
we all
Yeah.
still family. No, because I still had a lot of questions in regards to that because people kind of thought that we were like done, but
We already answered that though.
Yeah, what the
did we?
yes,
Yes.
That's why it's the elephant in the room because I don't think we did.
we did. So you're the only
Life,
person that see it.
Where's
life
you
got
at?
crazy and we didn't want to get back until we could put our
You
energy.
literally
We said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck? You literally input it in saying, "Oh yeah, we
Yes.
did this. A lot
Yeah.
happened in 2 months and stuff." We
I'm
literally
losing.
talked
I'm
about it.
losing sleep.
You're the one said you only need 4 hours up. So
I know, bro.
Oh.
What's wrong with you, man? What you got something to tell us?
anywho,
You want to do off
you know
mic?
what? You know what's crazy?
number 2's on the way,
You taking a shit?
bro. If you announce that, bro, I swear to God, I will swing on you right now.
I ain't announcing nothing. I'm not.
Oh God,
bro.
How many kids do you want to have?
Bro, are you having another kid?
No.
Oh,
Damn, dog.
the way you look, you
Stop
was like,
touching your face.
bro. He did it. He said,
How would you hit me?
yeah. How many
Off
kids
good
do you want to
news.
have, Tim?
"Damn,
2. Two would be cool for me too.
but your wife said what? 3?
She want 4.
4. Oh yeah, you're done.
I want to have 3
Damn.
more kids.
3 more.
Yeah, I used to joke saying I wanted like 18 kids because my grandpa did, but I don't want 18 kids. The fuck am I doing?
I kind of want 5 boys.
3 kids,
5
3
boys.
kids,
You want to be a coach so bad.
3 kids,
Yeah.
1 woman. We're done.
Congratulations again. That's something happened in this hiatus. Coach Norris.
Oh, relax.
Ain't relaxing nothing.
We ain't be leaking that shit.
Delete
You ain't gotta
all
worry
that
about
shit,
that.
Peggy.
Why would you want to have 5 kids?
So they can be a starting 5. Cause.
Starting 5.
Oh, my
God.
Shout out
I-
Phil.
but
He having his third.
probably
You
not
have to be
working.
the same
Yeah,
sex.
he on the
Yeah,
way.
5 boys.
5 boys.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna go 5 for 5?
But I'll probably get 2 girls and a boy. What I want is a girl and 2 boys.
Oh,
That's not 5.
I said what I'll probably get.
So
When I
you
go to the
stop-
store.
You stop trying. slot machine.
I got a feeling.
You got to sound off the first rip, huh? Damn.
I got a feeling we're gonna have twins. I really do. I'm just,
Oh God.
Are there twins in any of your families?
yeah, my siblings are twins. My older siblings are twins. I got a feeling we're gonna have twins.
Ooh.
I really,
You
I
have
really
older
do.
siblings?
You know my brother, bro. The nigga that had all
He's a
stuff in
twin?
the bag. Yeah,
Oh shit.
my sister.
It's one
yeah.
generation removed though, so you won't have them.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't be.
I'm just
surprised.
telling you, it skips a generation. That's a fact. You
But I
keep
don't
challenging facts, bro. I'm communicating with you.
What kind of facts? I don't believe in anything
Car
anymore.
facts.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, like Io says, there's no facts anymore.
Speaking of twins,
When the fuck did you say that?
Io says it every episode.
said what?
There's no facts anymore.
Well, that's true.
See?
But
Y'all don't
No.
listen to him. I
Speaking
listen.
of twins,
what?
speaking of twins, isn't the plot of The Parent Trap like really fucked up?
Oh shit.
What happened?
Yo,
See,
all
where you
right,
going
thank you
right
guys
back
for tuning in.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Holy shit.
You never seen
The
Parent
movie?
Trap?
Yeah.
Not the whole thing. That's Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan.
What
Right?
is that?
With Lindsay
She
Lohan.
went to camp and then she met her sister, right?
Yeah.
But they split up
Did
the
the
twins and
sperm
never
split or
told each other
something like
about her. Anyways, I don't know. It's random. Huh?
You know they be taking babies at the hospital, right? And swapping them.
What?
Y'all know that, right? That's a
Tune in
fact.
next time.
Yeah.
Well, if you see a picture of my dad, I ain't get swapped.
I can assure
No,
you
not
they didn't swap
everybody,
mine.
nigga.
Oh,
They didn't swap mine.
Nah,
hell no.
nah. He ahead of the game.
Hey fam, no, bro, enough of that.
My bad.
No more.
My bad.
You ain't even met him.
Oh,
Yet.
my.
That's messed up. How you making fun of you ain't even met him yet?
I'm
He's on
kind of
camera
tight
doing
that y'all
this.
niggas ain't seen each other for 2
They ain't
months.
even
though.
met. They ain't even met my son.
Yeah, because you haven't
Yeah.
invited us.
They
You
ain't seen.
just-
They
you
ain't seen
just
my
told
crib.
us-
They ain't met my son. All
You
this
just
stuff-
told us
all
somebody
This,
you ain't talked to in 2.5 years has been at your crib.
all this life changing things and the mics, the ones that was at my wedding. My list on the wedding list was
We
this small.
weren't invited to your wedding by you, so
And they were there.
Thank you,
And then you gave
Mella.
us
I
a
was- hey, but
a
y'all
damn
was there.
thank you card.
Mella.
So we need to talk to your wife. That's who it is. We talk to your wife. We get a time set up. to
Yeah,
see.
she wears the pants.
I bet you if we hit up Bella
they were the
right
same
now and
size.
said we want to come see
Jean jacket too.
kid, we'd be there this week.
We got a photo shoot this week.
Oh my god.
How many
Get the
goddamn
fuck
photo
out.
shoots?
Nigga, y'all just had a photo shoot.
Hey, come on. Why wouldn't you have a
I
photo
You
swear to
setting
God, I
this
just
stuff up,
commented
aren't
on a.
Not me. They,
Yes, it is you.
You secretly love those.
Yeah, he
you
does.
do. You
No, he
definitely
definitely
love.
does.
You definitely love.
He said this before. I love the camera.
Yeah,
head ass.
I'm
You fucking-
leaning out for the camera. I knew
Yeah,
we
you
was gonna
model
be-
and shit. You love that
It's
shit.
you.
You love it.
It's not me.
You love it.
It's
May
Mella
it
and
never-
Mella.
Hey,
Jewel.
be yourself, Tim. You love it. Own it. You love that shit.
You right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Let's get out of here.
Live your
Thank
freedom.
you guys for tuning in once again. This is the Five Mics podcast. We'll figure out all the fucking logistics. We back up in this bitch. Sorry if that was vulgar, but we are.
Yes, sir.
Damn, sorry.
Everybody.
That was
Shit,
vulgar,
man.
but we
As always,
are.
live in freedom. I'm still talking.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Tim, Monte, I'm Dino. Shout out James. Five Mics. We out of here.
They love